Well, there we go. Looks like that worked this time. Don't know what happened last time. Sorry about that, folks. Um, I don't know. I don't know. Technology and I sometimes don't get along, but we'll see. So, let's see who we got in here. Mr. Vargo, either you have a slow night on the rig or you're not working. Hopefully, it's the latter. Greg, how are you, kind sir? Welcome, welcome. Glad you all can make it. Often homesick. Ugh. And I get that. I get that. My son has been homesick pretty much all week. Took him to the doctor. They said he has the flu, but just a respiratory infection. So, you know, it's still the flu. Hopefully, you're not too far off, Chris. What else we got in here? Kevin, how's the hockey going tonight? Greg, I saw your tweet. It really was Alonso's first Grand Slam of his career. I don't. That's crazy. It's crazy. Just doesn't seem right. Excuse me. I'm wheeling and dealing over here. Let's see. Josh, welcome, sir. Rudy, watching Full Metal Jacket. Now that's an epic night right there. Yeah. I apologize for pushing back. I know I put this out earlier, 8 o'clock, and like I said, my son's home sick. My wife's out of town for a girls' trip, well-deserved girls' trip, and so he was fighting sleep. I mean, absolutely fighting sleep at like 5 o'clock because we had an Easter egg hunt and party this afternoon, and he was all about that, and then came home and wanted to crash, but I couldn't let him because if he crashes, he's not going to sleep tonight. So he fought it and he fought it and he fought it. And he finally fell asleep at like 7:30, which is his bedtime. I hadn't ordered dinner yet. I thought it was going to be here a lot quicker than it was, and wasn't. So appreciate you all hanging in there. Um, Rowdy, what's going on, my friend? Love of the game. Okay, for love of the game, like everybody that's in here, who's in here? 5 people are in here. Can we all agree that For Love of the Game is one of the most underrated, best baseball movies ever? I mean, yeah, it's not solely about baseball, but man, what a movie that is. I mean, it's just so great. I mean, with Costner being able to play the role that he is and tune everybody out and go through his full career and story, and it's just I think it's a fantastic movie. Um, so Rowdy, while you're in here, um, you got a heck of a charity going on right now. Ronald McDonald House, and I freely admit I have not checked on it lately, but how you doing with it right now? I have card sale money that I need to put in. Um, so you'll see a donation this week from me on that. But I hope everybody else that's in here is checked out Rowdy's stack sales that he's had going on, other card sales that have been going on, or just go to Rowdy's page and click the link and make a donation. Ronald McDonald House, great organization. They take all the worries out from what a parent has to think about when their child is in the hospital for a long period of time. So definitely, let's help Rowdy out. He's the Rack of the Day charity this month. or excuse me, he's not the charity. He's running the charity this month, and really want to make sure that he gets that $1,000 goal that he had set, and even above it. So appreciate y'all doing that. Kevin, right? I mean, you plan all these things for your kids on the weekends, fully expecting them to go to sleep at a decent time, and it's like energizes them even more. It's nuts. Rowdy, you're at work right now? It's Saturday night, 9 o'clock. What do you do for a living? There's Kimberly Carter. Can we all just give it up for her? She's a fantastic individual, does so much for so many people. And I got to tell you what, she was on point yesterday with the opening day, rack of the day stuff. Just absolutely insane. I appreciate that. And I messaged her on offline and was just like, you're a rock star. And she really is. And what you and Spencer do, not just Christmas time, but all the time. I mean, it's such an inspiration to me and to probably everybody else here too. So welcome, welcome, welcome. Appreciate you. Well, Kimberly, if I'm the man, you're the woman. So let's just put it as that. Rowdy, McDonald's manager for another 6 days. Okay, what are you doing after that? Full on card salesman? What's the deal? It's always fascinating to learn what people do for a living. I get in this bubble of like, we all know each other because of cards, but what else? What else? We got lives. I mean, you all know that I work in nonprofit, but you know, I know Kevin works for Progressive. I have no idea what Greg does. I don't know what Josh does. Kimberly, I would think, is a professional painter from her recent posts. Rudy, I know you're not a hobo, man. You're retired military, and we thank you for your service. Josh, I did know you were a teacher. I'm such an idiot. What do you coach? Greg's an auditor for New York State in the sales tax division. Yikes. Well, someone's got to do it. Josh, and you teach driver's ed. Oh, oh God. God bless you, my man. God bless you. Soccer, basketball, and multiple baseball teams. Cool, man. That's awesome. Different levels. Like, what's the age groups? Is it all like middle school, high school? Is it little kids? What you do? What you do? I begin my coaching career tomorrow. It was supposed to be last Thursday, but we got rained out. Um, T-ball coach, first year, first practice is tomorrow. Man, I cannot wait. Can 10U and 14U travel ball. Okay. All right. That's got to be fun. Yeah. My kid's excited, man. He's so jazzed to go to baseball tomorrow. He's got his cleats are over here. His socks are over here. I got his glove all loosened up back there. So it's going to be a cool time. Tony, welcome, sir. I know what Tony does. He's that middle school security guard. He's going to bust heads and take names. I plan on going to the National to meet people first, card second. I retired from working on corporate jets. What? Wait, seriously? Not the first part. Corporate jets? Man, I tell you what, I'm with you, Tony. That's why I'm going to the National this year, too. I just want to meet all of you. I mean, we interact on a daily basis, but I got to put a face to a name and shake your hand, drink a beer or drink a pop, whatever you want to do, and have a good time. But Yeah, cards are definitely coming second. See if I can afford the cards by then. Woo! Trying to get a hotel room still. I know I'm late on that one. Kimberly, I'm a stay-at-home mom. Work for a sports book finding system errors before upgrades. Oh, nice, nice. All right. Yeah, Rowdy, we understand, man. We understand. Well, Rudy, yeah, cards are expensive, but it's like I said, I gotta get the hotel room. I gotta drive there. I mean, if anyone's driven the Pennsylvania Turnpike, I live in Pittsburgh. I gotta go to New Jersey. I'm gonna spend $200 on the Turnpike just getting there. Yeah, like I'm going this year because I have a feeling like this could be my one and only time being able to go just because we're getting to the age in a couple of years of sports taking over our lives. It already is. We got baseball, we got soccer, karate. My kid told me today he wants to start boxing. I don't know. He's just been using my body as a punching bag lately. Yeah, Rowdy, you need to let me know when you're going to Ohio. I'd like to make a trip out there when you're in town. Chris, yes, yeah, man, that's just ridiculous. All right, so I got this mail day today, right here, and I'm excited by it. And I have to be honest, I did not think that I would be receiving this. Um, Greg, come down, man. Come down. Or Kimberly, at least you're not a Guardians fan and lost due to the Ghost Runner on second today. Um, so the backstory of this mail day. Oh, that's right. You're going to Canton. Just go to the Hall of Fame. Don't go anywhere else in Canton. Please, just don't. Don't go anywhere else in Canton. You're going to get shot at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Just don't go there. Um, so March Madness. We all love March Madness. We all fill out brackets and do our thing. And I'm one of those serial bracket filler outers. Like I'll have 25 brackets and they're all going to be different for some reason. But this year, yeah, go to the Hall of Fame. That's it. But stop in Massillon though. Seriously, stop in Massillon. You'll pass it on the way in to Canton. I'm from Massillon. Go see Paul Brown Tiger Stadium. It's a high school football stadium. 30 plus thousand people are seated there on Friday nights. We also have an indoor complex that rivals a lot of colleges. So go there. Anyway, so I only filled out one like true bracket, and that was for Minuteman Scott's Ripping for the Cure tournament. I did horrible. I was out in the first 2 rounds or round because I picked Tennessee to win it. Whatever. I got into my brother-in-law's bracket. He does just a championship game with the numbers. Didn't win anything in that one. And then I got in a buddy of mine who's on Facebook. We graduated high school together, and he did this last year, and I bypassed it. But he just got into cards last year, and he must have stupid money because he posts what he has, and it's just insane to see what he's got. But he did this thing last year, and I didn't do it. I don't know why, but I said I'm going to do it this year. It's a $50 buy-in, and once the brackets are revealed, he does a live random for you to get a team. Okay, and so I ended up with Chattanooga in North Carolina. I didn't think anything. I'm like, all right, whatever. I'm out. I'm not going to win this. Not going to really pay attention, to what's going on. What you needed to happen is your team had to get to the Final Four. If your team made the Final Four, you won one of 4 cards that were available. Now, the cool thing about this is at any point during the tournament, people could buy your team from you. So like, North Carolina, when they were in the Elite 8, they played St. Peter's. And I knew, listen, they're going to beat St. Peter's. 8 seed, 15 seed, North Carolina, St. Peter's. I'm going to hold. And I had people asking for them, $200, $250. I'm like, no, I'm good. I'm good. Like, I'm going to go to the Final Four. That's just it. And so anyway, they did. They won. They went to the Final Four. Of course, we know they played Duke and then, beat Duke and then lost to Kansas in the championship. So once the 4 teams made it to the Final Four, and once everything was taken care of, so like some guys that made it to the Final Four, they sold their team to somebody else. All right. So once your team got to the Final Four, the guy that was running this reached out to me and said, I need the order of the cards that you want. And so here's how it happened. The first loser was the 4th team. The second loser was the 3rd team. And then the runner-up of the tournament was 2nd team, and the championship was the 1st team. So that was the order of selection. Here were the cards. Well, I'm not going to tell you what the cards were. Okay. Anyway, I got 2nd pick. And my 2nd pick of card choice was also the guy who had Kansas's 2nd pick of card choice. And we both also had the 1st pick of card choice, the same too. So he got his number 1 selection and I got my number 2 selection, which I'm going to open right now because, man, am I excited, because I don't think I've ever owned anything this cool in my life. I don't even know if I've held anything this cool in my life, but I just want to share it with all of you too, because it's just so freaking cool. I mean, packaged it nice, real nice. Okay. So we'll see what we got in here. It's cool. Like, this guy and I, we've been talking, like I said, I mean, I've known him forever, and he just got back into cards like the last couple of years, I think, when all of us did. And he's, like I said, he's got a ton of cards. Woo! Wow. Wow. That's nuts. That's insane. So it's a PSA graded card. It's an oversized card. It is graded a 4. Okay. Yeah, you know what, Greg and I've always wondered that too. Like, do you two just hang out all the time? Because I swear that you've got to be close to one another. Anyway, PSA 4. I guess that's on there. I don't know. Just a cool looking card. Y'all see that? This is what I won. This was my card. This was my number 2 choice. This is it right here. 1985 Nike promo of Jordan. And that's the logo right there, right? I mean, that's the Air Jordan logo. Yeah, nice, right? So that's an awesome card. I'm not a Jordan fan. All right. I'm not. I still have nightmares of Jordan making the game-winning shot over Craig Elo. But I mean, he's the greatest of all time, and that's not even up for debate. He's the best basketball player that has ever, at least, played in my generation. I still think Bill Russell's the greatest player of all time, but whatever. So that's the card. Like, this is it. Oh, and I see why he packaged it the way he did. Right? Yeah, how fitting to win Jordan with UNC as my team. Like, I had no expectations of North Carolina making it to the Final Four. I don't think anyone did. But that was my card. The other cards available, I'll just go in my order. So the number one card that I wanted and the winner ultimately got was the 1980 Topps with Bird, Magic, and Dr. J on it. I think it was a PSA 4 or 4.5. It was a really nice looking card. Then there was this card. This one. My third choice was the 1986 Fleer Jordan sticker. Pretty sweet card. I think it was a PSA 4 also. And then the last card was a LeBron rookie Upper Deck exclusives PSA 10. Not a LeBron fan. I don't care how much the card is worth. I just didn't want it in my house. So that was my fourth choice. And if I would have ended up with it, that's fine. But those are the four cards. So, you know, he and when I was in the Final Four, the guy that was organizing this, he was making these stupid offers on this card. Well, I shouldn't say stupid offers. I mean, he was trying to get it for as cheap as he could, but still, you know, Greg, the grade on this is a 4. I don't know if you can, it's a 4. But yeah, he was offering me money for it, and I told him, I said, I can't do it. I just can't. I want to do something with this card. I want to, I want to make it worth its time, my time, and its value. So it's really what I want to hear from you all, right? Like, you know what I do, okay? You know that I give stuff away all the time, the people that deserve it. Tonight's was really cool. Rudy, thanks for pushing that one, man. Jaden Solis, he was today's rack of the day. Incredible young man, raised by 2 amazing parents. So, you know, I do those types of things. Just did the opening day racks and everything like that. Do charities every month for different organizations. And then obviously I run Ripping for the Cure as well, benefiting the Crohn's and Colitis Foundation. So I need your opinion, your advice on this card. Oh, Kimberly, I'm glad that happened. Oh, he's going to be so awesome, or so stoked about it. So, do I just give this card away as a rack of the day? B, do I auction it off for Ripping for the Cure? Hugo, what's up, man? Glad you're here. Or C, do I try to sell this outright for Ripping for the Cure? And just so you know, with this card, I know that I'm doing 50% of all sales. I paid $50 to get in. All right. So 100, if I do an auction or outright sale of this, 100% of it's going to charity. I'm not keeping a single penny of it. So what do you think? What's the thoughts? What's the opinions? What do I do with this card? And the reason I'm putting it towards Ripping for the Cure, just so that you know, I love all the charities that we're doing through Rack of the Day. I have a whole list of what they are. I think they're all fantastic. I don't think it's fair of me to say, hey, I'm putting this towards Rowdy's auction, nobody else's. Okay. I just don't think it's fair. So that's why I'm choosing my own for Ripping for the Cure. And, you know, that's it. So I got auction, sell it. Final auction for the weekly auctions. Auction or sell. I think auction would do the most good. Should get more than what it's worth when it's for a charity. Yeah, like I've been leaning towards the auction angle too, and Greg, you're kind of right. I mean, I think it being like the final item for Ripping for the Cure would be so cool. I have stuff all the way through for that on a weekly basis, but I mean, nothing says that I can't have more than one. But yeah, I mean, I definitely think that an auction for this card, and I mean, I'm going to need to promote it pretty heavily, I think, because I remember comping it out, and I can't remember what they were at, but I feel like it's one of those that people are going to have to prepare for. Um, Now, I will say, like, if I put it out there and somebody makes me an offer on it that is just out of this world, I probably will take it. Um, and I think all of you understand and know me well enough that if you were to come to me and say, "Hey, we got a group of people that want to racket to somebody, and here's what we're willing to offer," I'd be willing to listen to that too. But because it is for charity, I definitely want to try to get the most money possible for this. I've come up against card sales recently where it's just like, people don't want to spend, and I get it. Like, I understand it's your hard-earned money, and you got things that you want to utilize it for. So, um, yeah, I think the auction route for sure is what I'm going to do. Could you post it for sale? In the meantime, in case you do get that offer, if you don't, then do the auction. I could, Greg. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe, like, I don't know. I feel like I push stuff out a lot, and I think, I don't know if it's true, but I think maybe people get sick of seeing me on their timeline. Um, especially when it's cards, card sales. I mean, I know we all do them, but I don't know. It's just me. I think my insecurities. Um, so I just want to be careful of doing that, especially with this. And I don't want it to get lost in the fray, and I don't want the charity to get lost in it. So, but yeah, like, I'm surprised nobody here said racket. Just give it away. Just give it away. Why not? And I did think of that actually because Tony had mentioned the national about wanting to meet people first and cards second. So I'm my only pause with auction is if it ended short like mine. Yeah, but Greg, I mean, look, $1 more than what we had before, so but I get what you're saying. I do, and I feel bad for that because I know what the comps were on those, and I feel like I took money out of your pocket. So, it works both ways. Um, you know, yeah, no, I get that racks are great, but charity's better too. If you give it away, then I'll drive to your house and pick it up. Rudy. But no, like I did, I thought for a hot second of doing a rack because when I go to the national, I have plans in place for that entire week for rack of the day, um, to give racks out live while I'm there meeting people and whatnot. So if you come say hi to me, you're going to get something that week. Don't know what it's going to be, but it'll be something. So charity, yeah, I mean it's cool. I mean, Kimberly, you think it's meant for charity, and that's what I told the guy that I won it from, because he was making me offers, and I told him, I said, I kind of do this on the side, um, and I've seen a lot of good success with it, so I want to hold on to it for charity. And he he was understanding, but at the same time, he was kind of upset by it because he was like, "But I'm making you an offer now, and take it, and you know, put that towards the charity." And I was like, "Wait, I know that I can get more than what you're offering me, so I declined it. So it's fine." Toronto, you know what, Dan? I'll get to Toronto at some point, because I plan on going to every major league stadium, and clearly the Sky Dome or Rogers Center or whatever it's called these days is on that list. I was there when I was like 8, but that doesn't count because I didn't see a game. I only visited the Hard Rock Cafe that was there. So anyway, that's the mail day. I got mail days prepared for people. Like these are stuff. Anybody on here? No, all new people that got this stuff. These are the start of the opening day racks. I started doing these tonight, hoping to get them done tonight, but you know, I have all of these to get through for people. And by the way, like, thank you all so much for retweeting and helping me achieve that goal over the last 2 days of getting all 30 teams represented. I gotta say, it's not easy sometimes. I'm surprised at times, but it's not easy. And like last night, I'm not gonna lie, I was stressing a little bit. Like, oh my gosh, why? Like, I think it was like the Marlins and Rays, the Mariners. Like they just weren't being taken, and I'm like, man, I don't want to pick somebody, but I did finally at the end. Like the Mariners were the last team, and it was 10 o'clock at night, and I was tired and ready for bed, and I was like, you know what, Jimmy Bible. I mean, he's my go-to Mariners guy for everything and anything. So this man deserves it, and man, I tell you what, he has. I'm not gonna divulge the details because it's his story to tell. But that man's got a rack coming to him that he is aware about. He shared with me this morning that I don't think any of us ever in our lifetime will ever be able to top. It's just never going to happen. Yeah, he's got an awesome one coming to him, and I cannot wait to see it. It's just going to be really cool. Dan, Red Sox were already taken, but I probably got something laying around here that I could shoot you over. This was the Red Sox card. Dahlbach from Update. Nothing flashy. I mean, that's the thing. Like, I don't think I knew about that rack. Greg, nobody knows about the rack. Yeah, it wasn't. Again, I don't want to put the details out there because it's his story to tell, and it's going to be so epic. But Greg, it was nothing that was put on Twitter. It's actually coming from somebody that none of us know. And I'll just leave it at that. And if you've interacted with that person, then man, good for you. But it's going to be pretty cool. Pretty cool. Yeah, but I mean, it was a fun 2 days. I got today's rack of the day out, yesterday or tomorrow's rack of the day, and then Monday. This just happened because of opening day. Monday begins a week of rack ambassadors. I mean, seriously, like Monday through Sunday, it's other people that are giving this stuff away. We got Rowdy, Schmitty, who's Ginger Snap, Kevin, who was in chat here for a little bit, Moose, Garrett and Parker, Che, and then Kelly with Kelly's cards for a whole week. I appreciate every single one of you. One of them, they're going to do some great things this week. I know, put some smiles on people's faces, and hopefully get the engagement up. You know, that's one of the biggest things that I want to see is just the engagement. Like, it's not for my ego. I'd care less if anybody knows who I am. I want you all to know the people that are doing good things in this community, and you know, just engage. Like, that's something that I've been trying to do better at. If you you know like the Time Hop thing. It's an app that can see your tweets from years ago. I've been looking at mine recently, and I realized this time last year I was much more engaging on the rack of the day responses than I have been lately. And so I'm trying to do more of that. But it gets difficult at times too. I mean, especially between work, and I know it seems silly, like, oh, you're just on a phone, blah blah blah. But look, we all got lives. We know that. We got work. We got families. We got other obligations. So sometimes it's difficult to truly sit down and I try to take a break from my phone in the evenings, but sometimes it doesn't work. So, but I really just want to see the engagement up. So, like when you see that tweet come out, and I know I joked around with the whole notifications on thing. Um, don't leave them on. I mean, that's up to you if you really want to, but it was just for the opening day stuff, and I'll tease it again on certain things coming up. But yeah, I mean, if you see that tweet come out for Rack of the Day, just retweet it, like it, share it, put somebody's name under it. I mean, and I always like the reasons why too. I mean, that's a whole part of this. So if you could all help me out, that Hugo, I will look for your message. Thank you, sir. Rudy, I'm not any more awesome than anybody that's in this chat, that anybody that we deal with on a daily basis through Twitter. I think we've all carved out our space in social media world, and whatever that space is, we kind of live in it, and have our little piece to it, and do what makes us happy, whether it's racks or selling cards or just interacting with people. I mean, I know Rudy, you're one of the most interactive people that I see on Twitter all the time, helping people out and getting in touch with them. Um, Dan. Yep, I just got that DM. Let me check it out here. Doo-doo-doo. Ooh. Oh, isn't that a lovely little card? Can I share this, Dan, with people right now on here? And did you do this, or where did this come from? That's kind of cool. Dang, that's sweet. That's really cool. I'll wait and see if Dan lets me share it on here. If not, that's fine too. Holy crap. A Tiger Woods 2001 Tiger Slam winning irons. Is this the whole set? It's the whole set of irons from his Tiger Slam. It went for $3 million in auction. Holy crap. That's insane. Your friend's an artist. Cool, man. Cool. All right. Let me share this with you all. This is such a sweet card. Art cards, I kind of started to get a more appreciation of. But it's the phone. You can't see it. It's a Ted Williams card. It's pretty sweet. Looks like it was, pieced together, I'm assuming. Kind of has that Blake Jameson feel to it also, with the paint splatter. That's a pretty cool card. So yeah, Dan, I'll message you back and see, when we can get you in here. That's just another way of interacting with people too, is Chris Bryant's itching to hit a home run at Coors, and it's messing with his timing. It shouldn't be though with Chris Bryant. I mean, this man, he's been in the majors now for a decade. He's played in Coors Field plenty of times. It shouldn't be messing with him. He's just got to get a swing out there, man. Probably all that money that they gave him. It's weighing him down. Shameless plug, but check him out. Brad Davis on Twitter. Will do. Brad Davis. I got 8 people in here on a Saturday night at 9:30. Do none of us have lives? I mean, I know I don't, but Come on, I'm sure you all do. Is it Brad Davis 11? Probably not. He's president of some soccer club, St. Louis Gallagher Soccer Club. Coach Brad Davis, offensive line coach at LSU. Maybe not. Brad Davis art. Real. I do follow him already. Tell him to follow me. He doesn't follow me. No, I'm joking. I don't care if he follows me or not. I don't know. All right, cool. Hey, let's do this real quick while we're on here. Your gangster name is the color of your shirt and the last thing you ate. Who are you? Color of your shirt and the last thing you ate. I'm Red Sushi. That's my gangster name. That's horrible. Gray cookies. Brown goat. Brown goat. Wait, what? Rudy. Time out. Time out. Rudy. Goat? The last thing you ate was goat? Gray cookies. Chris, how did I not? I missed you on here. Dan is red spaghetti. Red spaghetti goes with Betty spaghetti. She's such a cool follow too, man. Just talk to her a little bit. Oh, Curry. Gotcha. Yeah, Kimberly, man, I hope so too. I hope he shakes it off. I mean, the Rockies, I mean, like the Guardians, they just need some players. Just need some players. I don't know. It's insane the way some of these teams spend money and the way some don't. I was actually getting ready to ask before I saw the brown goat tweet. How sad of a day it is for the Haskins family, and the Buckeyes and the Redskins and the Steelers, losing such an amazing person in Dwayne Haskins, so young. I saw that tweet and I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe, and it's one of those things where, I think we kind of lightheartedly will say, "Oh, well, I could get hit by a bus tomorrow." I mean, unfortunately, that happened. That happened to Dwayne Haskins today, except it was a car. Yeah, it was so surreal. I mean, it was kind of like the Kobe, tragedy with the plane crash. I mean, just don't see it happening, at this age. And I'm not getting into the insensitivity of what was going on today, but it was a sad thing. So hug your loved ones, like give them an extra little squeeze tonight, and make sure that they know how you feel about them. Hey, you just never know, never know. So Kimberly is purple spaghetti. Okay. Mm-hmm. 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 Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, what else is going on? Like, I mean, I guess I could go back to putting mail together, but I don't know. It's 9:30. I'm kind of Connor Joe. All right, Kimber. I got to go back there. I got a Connor Joe rookie I can send you from Heritage. I just pulled it yesterday. Just pulled it yesterday. Connor Joe. Connor Joe sounds like my new kind of favorite player for the Guardians, Ernie Clement. Such an old school name. But yeah. So, you got any pirates? Rudy, I got all kinds of pirates. You just want me to send them all to you? Like every pirate I have? You might have to fight Chris Vargo for that one. See, with that, Rudy, here's the deal, right? Chris Vargo, I can walk to his house and hand him all the pirates that I have. I have to walk to my post office, and then you have to wait like 4 or 5 days before they actually show up in your mailbox. So, you know, I don't know. Either way, I'm walking, getting some exercise. Either walking to somebody's house or walking to the post office. Yeah, right. I wouldn't walk. I'd drive. Who am I kidding? Rudy, you're a trip, man. Look, see, look at that. There you go. Dan's gonna send you some pirates. The hill's too big. Chris, seriously, I gotta find. We gotta find time to go grab coffee or something, buddy, because it's a shame that we live 2 miles from one another and we've never met. Kimberly, it's so shocking that you're wearing purple during the Rockies game. I mean, guess you could wear silver, but I guess purple is probably the more primary color for them, right? It's like me. I mean, when I think Kimberly's behind. I think she's responding to my Connor Joe comment right there. Excuse me. Yeah, like I'm going to the Guardians home opener on Friday. My wife said, "What are you wearing?" Looked at her and I said, "My jersey that I have. It says Cleveland on it." Um, what would you expect me to wear? I mean, hey, can I just get on a soapbox real quick? So we're going to the game, and it's Jackie Robinson Day, okay, which I think is just fantastic. And I had Fanatics Bucks or whatever, so I ordered Jackie Robinson socks to wear to the game. And I haven't received them yet, so I checked. It says my expected date of receiving is April 26th, 11 days after Jackie Robinson Day. What a travesty. What a travesty. Not real happy with that, so I guess I got to wear my other baseball socks that I got. But I know Christopher V, as he's known here in the YouTube world. He's going to the Pirates game Tuesday, their home opener, whatever April 12th is. It's the craziest thing. I don't know how it got scheduled this way, if they did it, if Major League Baseball did it. So the area code for Pittsburgh is 412. The Pirates home opener is April 12th, which is 412. And somehow, maybe it's a lie, I don't know, but somehow they're starting the game at 412. And the Pirates this week said, we're going to sell tickets for $4.12 because nobody wants to come watch them. Nobody. But I can empathize with them because the Guardians are giving away free tickets if you buy a home opening ticket. So they're trying to bribe people to actually come. They'll lose. Chris, I kind of hope that happens. That'd be funny. I could see Bob Pompiani up there like making a TikTok video all about it because it's just would fit his personality. Um, but yeah, and I have home opener tickets. I had home opener tickets before the lockout officially began, and they're not honoring it for me. Like I can't get a free ticket to another game because I already bought my ticket. Chris told me I should go on StubHub and sell it, but no one's buying secondary tickets. Oh man, I don't know. I might walk up to the box office Tuesday in Pittsburgh and say, "Give me a ticket." 412 is just as close to free as anything is, right? Kimberly, I'm glad that you're back live with us. It's so crazy to see those things. I don't know. I'm not on YouTube enough. I'm not on YouTube as much as I would like. But I remember when I first was with Mindy of Rippin' Gypsy in her studio, or not even in her studio. I think when I was on live with her uh, promoting Rippin' for the Cure the first time, it was so nuts, like seeing me and her talk, and then like 10 seconds later, the comments come in. And I had to remember what I was saying to answer the comments 10 seconds later. And I was nuts. Well, I understand that, Kimberly. I mean, hope he's having a good night. Is he like on the edge of his seat with this Rockies game? Like, what's going on with him? You guys are going to the game tomorrow, right? Am I right with that? Is that tomorrow? Again, I can't keep up. I try to keep up with everybody and what's going on in their lives, and sometimes I miss things. Sometimes I don't know. I got to do better. Next Saturday night. Okay. All right. Night game. That's cool. I hope it's warm for you guys then. I mean, I don't know. Denver in April, I feel like it could be cold. It's just like I'm going to Cleveland next Friday. It's supposed to be in the 40s. It's a night game. Like, great. Don't know how my son's going to handle that. But we got tickets in the kids section for that specifically. Because he's not going to be able to sit through the whole game. So go to the kids section. Go play on all the playground stuff. Don't take him to Dodger games anymore. Yeah, you posted that video today, and that was disgusting to see. I hate when people get like that. Okay, Dan, cold. I live in Canada where all of Canada is frozen all the time. Listen, I would actually prefer to be in the colder climate over a warm climate. I never thought that I would because I know 15 years ago or so, I left Ohio to go to Virginia because I was sick and tired of the cold weather. My last winter there was 2 feet of snow, and I was out of power and buried. I couldn't go anywhere. Um, so I said, I'm out, I'm leaving. But we've had 4 days of sun this year. Chris, I'm laughing because I know that's true. Um, God, the weather around here lately has just been horrific. I mean, like I said, we had an Easter egg hunt today, and within a matter of 5 minutes, it went from sun to rain to snow back to sun. It was the strangest thing. Strangest thing. It could have been ice too. I don't know. But the weather here is just insane. Yeah, I know, Rudy. You love your North Carolina, man. Hey, you deserve it. You deserve to be in the warm climate, that warm weather. Everything that you did for this country, do it, man. Yeah, we had hail. When we were leaving the friend's house, uh, usually my son likes to climb up into his seat by himself, and so I was like, "Dude, get in your seat. I'm gonna put stuff in the car." And he's just standing there like this. I'm like, "What are you doing?" He goes, "I can't get in because I'm being pelted with ice." Like, just like I said, he's sick. I probably shouldn't have had him outside. Shh, don't tell anybody. I don't know. He's sleeping right now. Nobody's in our house. Just me and the dog right now. The dog's sleeping too. He's upstairs in bed. But I don't know, folks. It's been a weird one, hasn't it? The world we live in, just crazy, crazy, crazy. But hey, we chose to live here. We enjoy living here. Rudy, I'm not in trouble. Not in trouble. My wife, excuse me. I'm trying to listen for coughing. Um, just in case. But no, my wife knew I was taking them. It was all good. Like I said, she's down in Virginia right now, having a good old time. The girlfriend of hers. So it's been a boys' weekend. But all good. All good. Sorry, guys. 1 second. I'm going to go ahead and sign off. I can't tell if I'm hearing my son coughing or anything like that, but just because I'm hearing things, I am going to sign off and just make sure he's okay. So, hey, thanks all for being here. Take a look out for this thing. It's going to be pretty cool. But thanks all for hanging out, and I will talk to you all later. Peace.